Oh, yeah. Exciting times. It is Dav Huskar.
Wrestling today.
Oh, yeah.
On the radiant corner.
Here comes
wearing the
big
blue skin.
Big guy on the
with
top
a big
rope.
flaming arm.
Bombs away. It's the people's champion. It's Dav.
Fresh after being crushed by a Huskar, Dav has decided to... that's what happens in Dota sometimes. You get beaten by a hero and you're like, that hero was fucking broken. Yeah. I'm going to do that.
I'm going to pick
And then
that.
when you play it, it never is.
See the Dav versus Huskar episode that we recently put out, which was... I was very harsh on Dav, I believe fairly. If you disagree, obviously, go ahead and make your point in the comment. I will not read it, but maybe it feels nice for you to get it off your chest.
So basically, just go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Whoa. Good lumbar support.
Whoa.
This is the calibration game.
I mean, I may not be a particularly good Dota player, but I know shit when I smelt it.
As mean as we are to Dav, we do love him.
We love Dav.
Just a quick reminder that he is a great lad and we love him to bits. I want to hug him every day I see him. I love him.
Absolutely. I mean, whenever I come down the pub with Dav, 100% top,
and
lad, love him.
Yeah.
But my God, I would never want to play Dota with him. Anyway.
Anyway, now let's watch him play Dota for an hour.
We got the Primal Beast again.
Another Primal Beast on the other team this time. Where's that Marauder? Oh, not a fucking straight in. He couldn't really miss. It was like a barrel of fish. The old classic follow-up. It's going to be slightly half-assed. Huskar takes the X level 1, and that got the kill.
It did.
Kunka with the level 1 X.
Wow.
Very impressed. Primal Beast giving it the stomp about.
Yeah, Otilla here really doesn't want to live. That's intriguing. Just wanted to give up all his fucking HP for a couple of right clicks on Primal Beast. Right, to the game. We've got Ember mid versus Dav.
That was the game. That was like the warm-up to the game.
Yeah,
do you
baby.
know what I mean?
Nice early fights are fun.
Dav mid, this is where he should be. Against an Ember Spirit who's not as powerful as he was once upon a time, Ember Spirit.
You don't think?
Suffered a few nerfs. And
yeah, he's still pretty good. Dav is getting some really good last hits in here, by the way. I'm not a Huskar player, and I don't play Ember much either, so I'm not quite sure how this matchup goes, but I think it's going to be quite tough for Ember because... Oh my goodness, Dav just needs to be careful. The thing that Ember has Flame Guard, which absorbs damage and does a little bit of damage, okay? However, magical damage. Burning Spears will quickly do away with that shield.
He hasn't got enough regen at this level. You can't be that risky.
He needs to be careful.
Careful.
He needs to be careful.
Sorry. So
that's all right.
This is an exciting duel, though. We don't normally watch the mids. We usually go to the lanes and talk about who else is on the team. But
look at these last hits.
Let them worry about themselves. This is exciting stuff.
We'd like to see some denies, but see the Burning Spears build up. He can't use it all the time, but it's obnoxious because I think it does burn through Ember's Flame Guard pretty quickly.
I would imagine.
We'll see. So his Flame Guard is absorbing damage, but he's still taking some.
But bear in mind, Flaming Arrows does cost life.
It does cost life.
Very low on life already, which is fine as Huskar, because you have this great regen based on your very low life. But, he really is living it on the edge, which you still have to do.
Yeah.
But it means you can get sniped off, because your regen's kind of... You've got the regen, but you don't have damage resistance.
Right,
you don't have any damage block.
I mean, he's only got one armor as well, which is an issue.
And so Ember could just get in with a cheeky Q and finish him off.
Absolutely.
Which is a bit of a scare.
How much damage that does? Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, the Flame Guard does decent damage. Obviously,
I think he did it in the wrong order there. If he'd done it the other way around and then Q'd to finish him off, it would have been...
I think he might have. But I don't think he expected... He's going to kill him here. Yeah, that's really bad from Dav.
Okay, so he knows how to do it.
Yeah, but... The thing with Huskar is later on, the taunt against Ember is going to be so good. If Dav gets the Ags, it's going to be so good. By the way,
what do you think about the new Bracer change? So after 25 minutes, Bracers do double stats, double effect.
I think it's okay. I know that it was a little broken for a little while when the patch came out. If you were playing Storm Spirit, if you built 5 Null Talismans and an Arcane Blink, you could zip across the entire map, essentially cost-free.
Because each Null Talisman was -8 mana cost.
So it basically meant he could zip for free. And with the Arcane Blink, the change to that was that it lowers the mana cost for things. So it was stupid.
So there was
and they changed it. But yeah, so it's okay. I mean, obviously it does mean that, let's say if you've got these braces, let's say he goes, I don't know, phase boots or treads, then he might get a BKB and an armlet and then maybe, Ags or something. These still have a place in your inventory and they're still doing something. So that's okay. I think that's not bad. Otherwise you feel like you spent all this money in this kind of
You need to maximise your slots. Obviously the most cost-effective per slot item is the brunt, right?
Right.
Because it's so cheap, and obviously gives you wonderful stats. But, I mean, actually...
You don't want to keep
is
it.
more of a premium as the game goes on, but you aren't going to be able to always fill your slots.
Right.
And Brace is a great early game item that people have kind of...
So interestingly, one of the things that I do whenever I go to TI is there's a group of people there that are called the beta testers, or beta if you're American. And these are the guys, they work with Ice Frog, they've worked with him for years. They are unknown lads. You won't know who they are. They're basically like some special group of international...
Secret lads. Big Dota players, big Dota followers.
It's a good disarm from that.
Friends with a lot of the pros.
No, not at all. This is not the case.
Really?
Yes, these guys are the guys who are behind the game. And what they do is keep track of the pro scene, the meta, and they are the ones who basically have to come up with ideas for how to balance the game. New heroes, what needs to change, and they are constantly grilling the pros, and pretty much anyone that will talk to them. What do you think is strong about this? What do you think is weak about that? And trying to make adjustments to the game based on that, or suggestions. Because there's a special branch of the game where they sort of test all this shit out and try it out. Very nicely tried, Piranha. Just walked her down. I think she was clicking and looking somewhere else. Anyway, I remember a good few years ago they were talking about Vanguard. Vanguard, of course, is an item that now builds into Crimson Guard. This didn't exist at the time, and their thing was, what do you think about these early game items like Vanguard? Why is no one buying it? And it was an awful lot of investment for Vanguard, because it doesn't turn into anything and you can't disassemble it. So they were like, yes, but it gives you this early game advantage of running around with Vanguard. Nobody used to build Vanguard. Nobody used to build Vanguard.
Well, maybe an axe.
No. Nowadays people do, but honestly, just nobody. For ages, it was like this forgotten item that nobody fucking built, or hardly ever. And they were trying to figure out why. And they were always wanted this balance between items that are really good for you in the early game, but that later on you might want to replace. And it gives you that bonus early on, that benefit early on.
Yeah. He's definitely dead.
He is indeed in big trouble.
Well, the old.
It was close.
Really, could you imagine if he'd gone away?
It would have been something.
The thing is, the Q would have always got him, right?
Yeah, and also it's a DD Ember, which sucks. It's unlucky. They should take DD out of the game. I'm not even kidding.
Give that man illusions next time. God damn it, Gaben.
With the changes to Dota of being able to disassemble a lot more things and upgrading, even Tranks now upgrades, even Drums now upgrades, Vanguard upgrades, Hood upgrades, all of these things that didn't or shouldn't have an upgrade, essentially, if you think about older Dota, now have one. And the argument I would say is the idea that bracers are now also upgrading is that you're not making an early game trade-off.
What was that?
And I think that what you're doing essentially is saying, I will build a bracer and it will now be good until quite a bit later into the game. The same goes for Vanguard. The same goes for Hood. I can turn it into a pipe, or I can turn it into a Eternal Shroud.
Oh, great shackle to finish off that Primal Beast.
So
very
I was thinking about whether this is... Sorry to be rambling while we're casting games.
No, I like it.
But this is interesting lore, I think. Is that what used to be a trade-off between early game and late game? What does that mean? What does that lead to? Does that lead to a better game of Dota, more fighting, more fun, more excitement? Or does it mean that everybody makes these early game decisions and fights? Probably not. Or does it mean that more teams just say, well, we just won't fight until we've got these 3 items. We need BKB on our core, Blink on this guy, this item on that guy, and maybe another item each. Maybe we'll wait till we got Sanjin, Yasha, or whatever it is. So if you have these early game items that will be worth the investment, not just early on, but later as well, I think it means you can go for these early game items that allow you to fight and not feel that the rest of your game has been gimped. And I think it has encouraged a more active solid Dota. Could well be wrong. Be interested to see what other people think, but that's my reasoning for being pro-bracer.
When you're designing a game, you need to make it complex enough for it to be fun to come up with these builds and these ideas and these combos, right? You want to say, oh, this works really well with this guy, this item works really well with this team. And it's fun and satisfying to find those things and put them into play, right? Like at the end of the day, we are playing a game where you can sit outside of it and think, oh, these 5 heroes work well together, these items work well on them, why don't we...
Oh my god, Jug!
What the heck?
What a turnaround. Oh my god, what a turnaround.
Did not deserve that kill.
He did brilliantly there.
Well, no, the other
Oh yeah, they were
like,
goobers. They could have just clicked him. But they killed him, which is great. But getting the pickup kill on the mid there, that is so fucking worth for Jug. That's almost put him on the same net worth as Ember, who's had a good lane. So that was really nice. Fairy fired, waited until he had the spin. The only criticism I would have is he still hasn't got a level in Healing Ward, which is a really, really good spell. This could be trouble for Dav.
I think it's
nice
just a greedy
disarm.
build, though, for if you've got a very good lane and you're just never needing the healing.
He
like,
has not had a
time...
good lane, though, as I understand it.
Oh,
he's died twice.
Okay.
Well. So I think
he probably should in that case of. Well, then again, I think maybe he's just thinking.
Oh, this Skywrath, man.
Focus down. This Kunker has been very aggressive, by the way.
Yeah, he has.
Diving behind, killing couriers, like just.
Here comes Dav
behind the tower, on his own.
Yeah,
looking for a chicken runner. Well, he's got that ward there, so he knows she's there. There's the courier. Doesn't want it.
She knows he's there. Though.
She's got a ward for him. I see. I don't know. I don't agree with that arrow, like letting Daff know that she can see him, kind of thing.
I especially agree because if the Ember's coming up, they should bait him in. Instead, here comes a big silence from Attila. No, just gonna. Now he's silenced him. Okay, yeah, but they can't really do anything. Dav needs to be careful.
Yeah, there are bits of Dota that are sort of very. You have to be. There's a bit of mind games and cunning, right? You kind of have to bait people in sometimes, or at least like trap them.
Dav is getting rolled on.
Oh, he's scared to attack, which he shouldn't be. You know, I think you just have to stand and fight when you're Huskar. Ember wants to kill him though. Oh, we can't. It's not good for Ember to be doing this. It's not strong enough.
But do you know what? They have a really good count. They have good counters to Ember, especially pre-BKB. You've got the X. You've got the taunt from Dav. You've got the silence from Skywrath. They have good lockdown with Shadow Shaman as well. So they have lots of ways to kill this Ember. He needs to be careful. Big Shackle? Yeah, nice. Here we go.
He's going to follow it with a little sheep.
Very nice, very nice.
I mean, I think that was their lane strategy, though. I mean, Shadow Shaman's always such a strong partner in the lane with that Shackle. And even so more lately, because his Shackles now heal him.
Yeah, I do think as a 5, it's tough because... Let's say you're playing Lion and you're in lane and you toss your stun to try and harass the enemy, right? Now you can do nothing, right? You can't stop them. I mean, he's maxing Hex, but you don't want to have to toss a Hex out to get a 1-second stun to save your carry. It's not going to help. It's just not. Like, you can't... What you really want, I think, as a 5 is punishing slows. Like Dazzle, like CM, like Lich, because that way they can't dive past your carry. And a lot of those heroes as well have really cheap harass. Shadow Shaman's harass is great, don't get me wrong. Ether Shock is a lot of damage. Also pushes the wave. Oh my god, dude, no!
Regen for days.
Okay, so that was the example of what not to do.
What not to do. So Hex, Serpents, Shackle. That's the sequence there. So they killed the Kunker again.
Sometimes you can just trap them in the wards with the Hex. You don't even need to shackle them.
Yeah, but
you can save it
he's
a couple
got an
of seconds
escape,
while they panic.
so you probably should use it. But because they can always cut their way out. You just have to kill the snakes. It's like you just click them. So yeah, always shackle. Always shackle.
Yeah, I give it a second. You
can give it a second. That way you get maybe another second of them in the. The thing for sure. He's almost got armlet. I'm intrigued to see how Daff does with this because I am not a great armlet user. So when Daff gets armlet, oh my god, he's just gone in. This is not going to work out, I don't think.
Now, if he gets enough stacks of those flame arrows, that Ember will burn to death.
Ember is dead, yeah, all right.
Oh, he's going for the dive. His shield's out in 2 seconds-ish. He's low on mana. I think you can jump on him here. There we go. Nice toggle on. I believe in the man up. I believe. Oh, we had one more in him. Nice.
Sometimes the old suicide on Huskar. I mean, Huskar's one of these heroes where, because of those flame arrows, you can usually...
You're going to get him one way or another.
Yeah.
But that's why the Dazzle is normally so strong, because Huskar can go in there and be on no health.
So the Tusk. Tusk is waiting in the wings for the charge, and in he comes now. There's the snowball. Obviously doesn't do anything because of the old...
We've got pulverized. We've got pulverized, but they lack damage here.
They're both like full health, full mana.
They are, but they're not really doing anything. So yeah, Jug is fine. He's got the healing wood now. Also has his ult. He's going Battle Fury.
They got to be scared of the ult as well. Yeah.
Battle Fury is not very popular at the moment. People have stopped building it. Not just because of the pace of Dota, but I think the item was just kind of nerfed, so it's not particularly good. Dav can pick up a tower here for free, which is very nice.
Well, Manta's just so much more flexible. You know, you get the farming with it, but you also get the illusions. You get the purge. You can clear debuffs off yourself with Manta.
Oh, Jug could be in trouble here. There's the pulverize.
Damage.
Hit the healing wood. Hit the healing wood. One of you.
He's gonna spin. He's gonna spin. He's gonna spin back in. This boy is crazy.
He bloody got the job done. Very pog. The snakes were a little late from Coco. I don't know if they were not up.
Oh God! Got blown up by the ember. See that's the javelin.
Yeah, that's that javelin.
The casual javelin. So when that procs, that'll do an extra 140 damage or something, which is quite a lot.
Dab armlet toggling, very pog.
Definitely.
This Skyrath has really had a very sad game. He's
well, is he 5?
He's
though,
0-6. He's the 4.
Well, he'll again. Skyrath just needs
So he's boating. He's got the combo wrong. What you're meant to do with Conquer. Oh, this could be his ass as well. What you're meant to do is X them, torrent, and the boat, and then you bring them back for all.
Should I TP top? Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Good call. His spot. Here we go. The slow's coming out. X mark's coming in. There's the big jump. Nice. Into the torrent.
I'm not on.
There we go. Armlet on. Couple more clicks. I think she's out of jumps. No, she's got one more.
The stacks are building up. Look at this. She's got 4 stacks on her. You are on fire, taking periodic damage. Look how quickly she's burning down. She's dead. Oh my God, she lives. She lives on like 20 hooks.
25.
They've got the beast here. He's like,
Coco
Mr. Jug. Oh, Mr. Jug.
I got a trapped guy for you here. Zap. And then
off he stomps.
Quite enough to see tanky boy.
And the slow. There was that slow that when he's stomping about, you see how slow they were. Oh, Dav is getting snowballed and punched. Oh, the toggle. That was actually such a pog toggle. That was a poggle.
I've played that. It's quite good.
Poggle? My kids love Poggle. Is that the one? Wait. Describe Poggle to me, because I might have it confused.
It's the one with the little cards.
Yeah, circular
with the
cards,
symbols
right?
on.
Yeah. There's also
quite clever.
Boggle. Boggle was a classic of the 80s, probably the 70s as well. Yeah, but it was letters on the dice. It was like Wordle.
It was. It was a pre-Wordle.
Here you go. Yes, Skyrath. Yes, Skyrath.
Damage. So, like I said, Skyrath just needs a few levels. Just needs to be able to cast his spells. Doesn't need the items so much.
He does need items. He definitely needs items.
Well, you see him build like Atos though, and like it's not gonna break the fucking.
There we go. There's snakes around the tower. Here's the boat coming in. Shackles up on the Primal Beast. Lots of bursts coming in. Snowball though on the Shaman. Primal Beast will get the charge away. Getting punched up though. Now, Ember's here for the party. Shackles up too, but he's out of damage here. Tusk falls down. And now, do they have the damage to get the Ember down? They do. There's the Omni Slash.
Very nice.
Jug is doing what he's
actually doing a good job. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's died a few times, but he's traded every time. Like he's done it right. He knows when he's dead, he's going to commit for a kill. Make sure he doesn't come away with nothing. I mean, he's got the same net worth as Ember. I think the mistake this Ember made is his rotations have actually been kind of questionable. He's done all right, but sometimes he's got nothing, or sometimes he's perished like there, which wasn't great. So he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He is 8-3.
Farming. This is a thing that Jug can do with a Battle Fury.
He's hitting.
You don't see it often when Jugs build Battle Furies,
but no stacks, which is the only problem I'd say is.
I find it very hard to stack the Radiant Jungle.
It's very easy. You just have to hold down your Alt key, and it will show you the timing. So hold down Alt if you have Dota Plus. In 52 seconds, you will attack this camp and pull it in this direction, and the camp will stack. It's that easy.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. I like to stack 2 camps at once.
So you can do that very easily, but you have to have the right hero. So, for example, if I'm playing Grimstroke, early on, if I'm mid-Grimstroke, which I've done quite a bit, I will stand here, and at the 1 second mark, I will put my Stroke of Fate up here to tag these creeps and pull them, right-click these creeps, move up to here, double stack.
Oh, the silence. Oh, but he still gets the boat off. Gets a slap, but no one else is there, Kunka. You've gone too soon. You've gone too soon. Maybe it's a Jabatski. Here comes Huskar, armleted on. She gets the jump in, disarmed, and there's a slow. Nice, easy game.
But I feel like the Radiant jungle just doesn't have that easy ability to double stack.
It definitely does.
As a result, I end up...
It does if you got the right hero. I think you are right. It's probably easier to stack. However, something we didn't mention in the previous cast on this new patch, but I will mention here, is they have changed the jungle so that it is less value to actually stack. Dav goes in. They might get this Ember here. He's disarmed.
Oh god, that Kunkka is not doing
Yes,
enough.
Dav. Yes, Dav.
Dav gets a kill.
All right, he does
Changing
get a kill.
targets. I don't know if I felt...
I didn't have my armlet on.
I don't think he would have lived anyway.
Alright, that's good to know, Joe. So I'm getting my... You alright?
I think that killing the Ember is key. You've got to kill the Ember there. It doesn't really matter about the rest. Kill the Ember. Keep him locked down. Because the issue they're going to have is this Drow is just fucking farming this whole time. So they do need to be wary of that. Where did she just go? She's going to the triangle. So, jungle creeps. We've got some new jungle creeps. For a start, they've all changed a little bit. They've got some new abilities and shit like that. These guys haven't changed. But if you look at the Vul Assassin, they've got piercing armor, which hurts more. These lads can now fucking stun you for 3 seconds, which is pretty scary.
It's like a meme hammer.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
It is very strong.
You can in fact you can like stun them into meme hammer into ogre stun if you buy like a helm with the dot.
It's brutal.
Terrifying.
You've got Seed
You've got
Shot,
Seed
which is a little
Lads.
slow and bounces around, is very annoying. You've got the one of the small camps, is it these ones? No, it's some other ones, can disarm you. There's ones that break you.
I like the way they did it though, because they brought a lot of the stuff that we were introduced in Aghanim's Lab
Right.
into
Yeah, they did.
Dota, right?
They
So
did.
people had seen a lot of these neutral creeps and the way they behaved, and also Primal Beast to some extent. You know, he was the boss of Ag's Lab, and then it was just a good way because we were already kind of familiar with these new things. You're complaining about one of the strongest
That is
tier 2s
If I was Skyrath
on the floor.
this is saving my game, and it's just here. That is so sad. Like, he's just walking around with a fucking keen optic, and there is a
what's
fucking
happened to him
Philosopher's
now?
Stone.
Because he was doing so well,
Oh,
and now he's just...
Please spot it. Yes, Attila, you must have seen it. Someone's seen.
Oh, he's got...
The prize is mine.
Oh,
Thank
he
God.
picked it up.
Thank God. Please.
What is it? What's this guy daft? What is he doing on his own there? What's happening?
Fucking getting kills, mate.
Jesus. No, I mean the Skyrath is playing like daft.
Oh yeah, no, he's just standing still. I mean, a lot of the
nothing.
time you see players and they're buying stuff, and they're typing and they're thinking, and it takes time. If you don't know,
where's the Atos? Let me buy this rod
Right.
of Atos.
Also, I'm not sure what to buy next. That's another thing. Like, what do I get next? It takes a second. Oh, this is looking pretty brutal. Dav could be in trouble here.
Nice armlet toggle. Second
Primal
armlet
Beast
toggle.
also
Third
has an armlet.
toggle. Why is the armlet toggling so... I guess you have.
That's how you keep
This is
it.
good. Okay.
They don't get the X
Dangerous
off.
though.
They don't get
Dangerous.
the X off.
Good stun.
Good chains.
Good route.
He could
gonna get
he
away?
could silence him. He could have silenced him at any point, which would have been
Invis.
super pog. I'm pretty sure that was
They're
up the
going
whole
back
time.
in. They're going back in.
Dav is dead.
Drow is gonna
Jug
punch
wants
Jug,
in
and
here.
Jug is...
Jug has his ult,
Jug,
level
do
2.
not do this. Cook has no mana, so that's bad for him.
Drow is
This
up here.
angle.
Yep.
300
quid.
gold there.
75 gold.
75.
So these things are really confusing because they look like a seasonal creep, but they're here to stay. It's a giant pinecone with holly on top. Let's go.
It looks like a Christmas
It
creep.
really
You're
does.
right, it does. Yeah. Oh, have you seen the Harpy Scout?
Yes,
This
you can
thing take
fucking
off?
fly around with it, and it's like a free
could-
Beastmaster Eagle or something stupid like that.
It's mental. Yeah.
So you could
actually
just
super
fly them up
powerful.
onto a ward point, and you get a free ward if you're playing like Enchantress or whatever. I mean, sure, wards don't cost anything anyway. Let's not soil ourselves about it. It's okay. Have you seen that fucking armor? It's so busted. It's not. It's not that big a deal. It's like, all right.
Well, you can hide it a bit above really awkward places.
Yeah, I'm sure you
though.
can. Good.
Like the Roche pit.
That's
and
clever.
stuff.
Fucking the heroes like Chen and Enchantress need a little something like that to make it interesting. Come on.
Do you know what they do? Because they fucking suck. Even like still, like trying to play those heroes.
dude, they
is
are picked in
hard.
like every pro game.
Well,
If
because
you look at those games,
because the
Chen
pros
is
can
there.
do the micro though.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like Chen is like stacking 4 camps at once.
Yep. Oh no. No.
Oh. Okay, what's happening? Dav is just gonna suicide, I guess.
Why not
going uphill
click the Ember?
With Probeast behind him. That was so bizarre. Juggernaut saving his ult. Dodges the Mirara arrow with the spin. Really wants to kill Ember. Is gonna ult here, probably. Too late. Okay. Should have known that there was a lot of stuff like that.
And that is why, despite some of the good things this lad did, that is why he is in the trench. Stuff
That's
like
why he's
that.
in Herald.
Just get a Battle Fury and then start fighting. It's classic goon dotes.
But also, it's like being just like losing a fight and then thinking you can go 1v4.
Yeah, like you've just seen you've lost 2 heroes. Let's not, let's run away.
I mean, the other team are doing it as well. Like they're turning around. They're helping their guy escape, and they're like, "Oh, we're all here. Let's fight."
Yeah.
Like, no, you just came here to help your carry escape. That's not why you came.
You don't have to commit. There's the sucking silence at last. Skywrath had everything there. Just silence him. Just silence him. He doesn't have a BKB. He is fucking dead. Silence him. Maybe you live, but instead he's just watching him. It's like Dav and his heal. Just not casting this spell. It's so... If I was Ember in this game, I'd be shitting myself about this silence.
What? Because
it's so
Skywrath
scary.
should be fucking you. Yeah.
Well, look at that. Skywrath just painted all over the map furiously. See all that yellow squiggling? I think he was saying they're all over here, guys.
He's annoyed that I'm bot. Look at it. You see that on the screen?
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, I'm okay." That's what he said.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm okay.
Or he was saying, "Where's the
Don't be
fucking
here."
lords?" or something. I don't know. Yeah, get out of there. Something like that. I think he's saying, "Why are you all in the fucking jungle?" It's hard to say.
Is that a primal beast on 1 hit point?
Yes, he's got his armlet on.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What's happening here? He's having a bad game, that's for sure.
He's
got 6k
DC'd.
net worth.
He's DC'd or he's AFK.
Oh. Okay.
There is no pausing in Dota!
And he's going to get a Shadow Blade. Is that a common build of the old?
I think he's going to get a Silver Edge. In fact, no, I have seen it. It's pretty scary because he runs up, breaks you, pulverizes you, and then stomps around. It is really annoying. If you get the break on Dav, it really fucks his hero. And he's back.
He blocked his own creep camp for a while.
He was obviously getting the door or something. I can relate.
A lot of people, when they get the door, they actually do disconnect from the game because then it lets their team pause for a minute.
Yeah.
Whereas if you stay in the game and ask them to pause, you're not going to get a minute's pause.
Never. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I know it seems like it's BM or whatever not to pause when people ask for a pause. I've had people pause for the most bullshit reasons. Can we pause? My friend is hungry. No. You should have had lunch before you queued. This is a clear spin TP situation, but because of Tusk's punch, he can't do it.
Right.
Needs to Manta.
Ult. Fuck's sake, you had a second there.
He had plenty of time there. And now Dav is coming to feed.
You've got to consider your ult to be like, just you're off the map for 5-10 seconds.
What was that Windows noise?
That's the Windows Defender virus and threat protection pop-up. Just keeping me safe. Just keeping me safe, Flax. You'll see.
Love to hear that. So Dav is doing good things here. That was good. The Jug really, I think, could maybe have lived if he got his ult off. This is a dead Skywrath in all likelihood. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, now Coco walking into it. Here we go. Yes, boys.
Oh my god, the combo. I don't think that Skywrath expected to the shackle there. They were not timing that. But
I'd like to think they were.
It was a lucky.
Why would you click that creep and not this one? I know, I'm being very petty, but there are just things when you think, why? Like, the whole point of tiebreaker is you hit the nearest creep.
This is the game of, like, why are they doing these things?
That's constant. It's just like he walked through to hit the back creep. I just don't really understand it.
Missed the ones at the front. I know.
Strange. I mean, but he obviously hasn't played much Kunkka. We've seen him miss his combo. I mean, it's I don't play much Kunkka. I would miss the combo. I'm just saying, if you're locking in Kunkka,
Kunkka's really good fun because the Tidebringer is huge damage.
Yeah.
People just usually go Shadowblade or Silver Edge and then get the big old Tidebringer zap and hope that kills their whole team. And sometimes it does. And it's kind of like the Ember's Q, right? But if you want to play that sort of one-shotty build, just pick Ember instead. It's just better and easier, I think. Like Kunkka's, you've got to land your little pools on
it's
people.
Quite fiddly,
You've got to do your
yeah.
X with the timing. It's a pain in the arse trying to play Kunkka. It is fun to one-shot those waves, though, or at least...
I think my main issue is this is solo queue Dotes. So your team kind of needs you to not be shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like
solo
if you're-
queue, obviously, you can't really pick things that rely on that are incredibly high synergy,
Right.
like IO. Do you know what I mean? Trying to pick IO in a pub game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
how
very
are you going to
hard.
communicate with someone?
Pinging. You could use the chat wheel. Defiant bloop. So, oh no.
Oh, pick
He
it up,
can't
pick
pick it up. The shackle.
Oh, pick it
Who's
up,
gonna get there
Gav!
first?
Pick it up!
He got it. He got it. My God, he got
He
it.
had... If it
He
wasn't for
couldn't-
that
he was
4
rooted.
second shackle...
No, he was rooted. He was rooted. He couldn't move. Any reveal here on the team? Coco, you have a sentry. Ortilla also has sentries. There, they've got him.
Oh, the support's just giving him the 1-2 punch. Fucking support team. So we've got an Axon.
Got Axon, good.
on-
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my god, let's go mid! Let's go mid! Dav, you beautiful man! Where is your team?
They're jungling.
Yeah, Axon on Kunkka does that torrent all over the place.
Torrent Storm.
Dire's middle
You
tower
don't see it picked very often, but you can pick it with some torrent talents. Has he picked the torrent talents?
He has.
Yes.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he hasn't.
He hasn't picked
hasn't.
the
He's
fucking
taken
torrent
one.
talent, of course.
He's taken the extra damage, but not the knock-up stun duration.
What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing?
When we kill them, don't jungle. Especially when I have ages. In all caps, that was.
If you're planning on taking that Axe, you
Get
should
the
really
torrent
both of
talents,
them,
yeah.
but-
And then the AoE, and then you get Ghost Ship Fleet, which is my
But actually-
favorite name for a talent, because when it came out, it just said, Kunkka now has Ghost Ship Fleet at 25. You're like, what does that mean? And you had to go and test it to find out. And it's
Yeah,
just 3 ships in a row. Like, it's just funny
Yeah,
the way
it's
it
just
says
3 in
it.
a
Ghost
row.
Ship Fleet.
But it's funny. I think that actually I like Ags on Kunkka in pub games. Like I think it's an easy. You get an extra ability. Yeah, that lovely bracer doubling its stats at 25 minutes is like
Just,
1,000 gold
I'm
worth of
trying to
item.
drag it, but it won't let me. It's just so triggering to see. He can get Ags now, and then this game could be really, really hard for the enemy team. But stuff like this keeps happening, so Skywrath just... There is no reason for him to be here.
Oh, we got to go top. We got to go to the top lane and push the top lane. Shut the fuck up, Skyra.
An unused tome in his, and he didn't just.
He may
get
have
it.
just... No, okay. Well, then he just forgot. I mean, we've got Dav with an
Because this
unused
courier's not
bracer,
moved.
so it happens. So, I mean, let's look at this. If Skywrath dies, like, here, he can at least argue he's trying to get vision down. He was just up here farming. Look how far he is from anything friendly. That's the nearest friendly point. Then here, and then we're basically looking at the enemy can be anywhere in here, and he's farming here on Skywrath. Just abysmal. You cannot be
He
there.
was even further down.
He
with
was.
no vision.
He was
but
probably
in fact,
out
he
here.
did have vision. His job is to put the vision down.
He has a ward here, so I guess she was farming a camp like this one, just came around and thought, oh look, a free kill. What should normally happen is that she sees the Skywrath, comes over for him, and it's a massive debate. And her team are all ready. Oh, speaking of team are all ready, Jug, you must spin.
Marana ulted in. Oh, so he's oh, the poor old Shadowshim's got absolutely melted there.
Wow.
This is a 5-man mega gank. There's the spin TP, and he's
He
out.
just left.
Kunkka
That
pressed
was
D,
a really good decision.
whatever
That was a
his
really good
button is
decision.
for his torrent storm, and then
This
just
jug
eased out.
this jug is going to carry them. I'm telling you, he's going to be the difference. I mean, he's made a couple of goofy plays, but I think all in all, he's done more or less the right thing. This is
Shadow Blade
a shadow bladed
Beast.
beast. They're going on our
Snowball
boy.
coming in.
Could have pressed BKB. There it is.
Blocks
Nice.
the Primal Beast, but doesn't matter. It's still 5 people squashing one little Huskar. Jug's coming around again. He's going to spin on the...
Jug needs to be really careful here.
Interesting choice.
Oh, wow.
Of course, the low-level Skyreth just gets blown up. Jug does not want to go in here. Jug does not want to go in here.
He's dead.
Oh my god.
It's going to take a miracle.
The spin was down. There's the ult. He pressed it finally. Did get a kill. Now he's going to spin out. Spin and makes... Just go away! Go home!
That was bad.
Why is he so aggressive? He's been aggressive since minute 1. Although the ward has done a decent job.
Oh no,
keeping him
Kunkka,
alive.
no! No, Kunkka!
Oh, decent boat. Weird torrent storm. Doesn't seem to be hitting the Primal Beast, which is a bit annoying.
They're now going to lose Mirana. No, the Drow's able to Shadow Blade away. Because, of course... Oh, she's got a Silver Edge, actually. Kunkka's trying to go in. Dav goes in. There's a Lincoln's on the Mirana. What a mess.
How did that
Dav
stop?
bought back for that. That stopped Life Break. So she's got a Lincoln's. So presumably...
He still jumped at her, though.
Yes, but it doesn't take effect until he lands.
Right.
So if you imagine the taunt doesn't take effect until he lands, so you've got time to, you know, fucking blink away, but if you can't disjoint this shit, he will fucking follow you. What I want to see is a Huskar life break someone that's going through Underlord's new portal and see if he persists across the map to land, because I'm pretty
Joe,
sure
there's some science for you to do.
I'm pretty sure it cannot be disjointed. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't think you can't disjoint those. The arcane bolts, they'll fucking follow you till doomsday. Yeah, it's funny.
Well, I think is it Skyreth's Ags that just targets that on random people as well?
No, I think the Ags is the upgrade to his ult. Actually, it's an upgrade to all of his spells.
Yeah. So look, when he casts them, a different random target within 700 range will be hit with the same ability.
Yeah.
So basically doubles the effect of all of his spells.
Yeah. This Ember
I
is
want to play
really
some
big.
Skyreth, actually. Although Skyreth feels a bit like just you press all of your fucking buttons at the same time.
Oh my god, that was so good!
Good catch.
He had so much time to BKB there and just didn't. What a greedy boy.
Well, I think no one expects the range from that shackle, though. It's further than you expect.
He had time. He had time.
I don't know. I get caught out by a lot of Shadow Shamans. Has he got Aether Lens?
I'm sure he has, because that was so long range. He's gone for the classic Blink Ether combo, which
Yeah, you don't need both.
doubling
but you
down,
can.
I
mean,
think,
it's-
but-
it really does catch people out, though. And with this Ember,
yeah, I think it makes sense in this game, especially because he needs to get on the Drow and the Ember, and I think this is.
I know
his
we're
way.
scared of the Drow, but I really feel like this game is distinctly winnable for.
I agree,
for Radiant.
but she is pretty scary. She's gonna get a BKB.
I think I like this. That's why I like the Shadow Shaman's choice. I just worry that both Ember and Drow, because if either of them survive, they can potentially just blow up the whole team. Here comes Daff, BKBing, Mirana's silence to get out, and
so
Daff's gonna have to
he
leave.
has to know that she has a Lincoln's now.
She's got a fucking corrupt Desolator, Corruptor. I called it almost there.
Corrupted.
God,
That's the third time, brother.
Shackles in the side.
That is the
Flame
third
Arrows,
time.
Is that going to finish her off?
Got the
Yes.
Drow.
Get him! Yes! Oh my god, one more for the road. It's a chicken. It's a dead chicken. Oh my god!
Chug is just jungling.
Dav, you're saving this game. I'm not carrying TP. Fucking walk! You've got 2 legs, Juggernaut. Fucking use them.
There we
Nice
go.
life, bro.
Third time's a charm.
Dead. This is good kills.
Fourth
They
time's
needed
the
some
charm.
of this.
Yeah, that's big. They can
Primal
now.
Beast was just
absolutely
farming a
go
small
high ground.
camp on the other side of the map, I assume.
Yeah, he's cutting the wave. Actually, he's cutting the wave.
Why is he not being involved in these fights? Because he's invis. I mean, the power of him is he can just be there.
Dude, he's going Radiance. So make of that what you will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it combos well with the Cloak of Flames Shadowblade build that he's using. Oh dear.
Dav dead for 2 minutes. Here comes the beast.
Blam! Lots of ships and turrets all coming in, not really hitting anything.
The beast managed to just, as a chicken, he stomped over the Shadow Shaman and died. So they got the snakes down, they got the tower, but they could not get back in time. Ember, such a good gap closer, can just get in there. And also, dare I say it, probably could have used their carry there. Would have been pretty pog. I don't
Also,
remember him
the
being
old,
there.
No, but they also did have Tusk to jump out of the base on them, which is always a scary thing, actually. You can't forget Tusk in this game with his fucking Shadowblade as well.
But this is the thing. All these Shadowblades mean that if the Skywrath and the Shadow Shaman can get their act together, buy a bunch of these, and it completely nullifies that threat. Like it's like a waste of money.
It really is, because I wouldn't buy Shadowblade if I had a Mirana on my team, because I'd think, fuck, I'm already getting countered.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot they even had the Mirana. They are doubling down on Invis to the point where, in fact, they're quadrupling down on it. 150 gold item, a sentry, will uncover all of this money and all of these abilities. Like, it's just so powerful. I think Dav should probably get rid of the braces, and he has got dust now, actually. Well played, Dav. I missed that. I was going to say he should do that. I don't remember him using it in the last fight, but he obviously did.
Has he completed his Radiance, or is that the Cloak of Flames?
That is a Radiance and a Cloak of Flames.
Gonna leg it in.
Needed to grab him right away there, before he spins.
His team are coming. The
Skywrath's just walking about. No sentries placed.
There's the Glope there. Oh, that Shadow Skywrath just gets melted. He did not want to be there. Kunkka gets a nice turret.
This is when you ult, Jug. This is when you ult, Jug. No.
What is happening?
I don't know why he didn't ult there. That's so weird.
I am not scared to press R on Jug. You just kind of have to, especially if there's no creeps around.
I just don't get it.
There was no better opportunity. We
don't know what he could see, though. I think they were Mirana ulted, so I guess nobody put a sentry down. The moment the Skywrath walked over mid here, if he puts a sentry down, that's a winnable fight. But instead he just doesn't.
Walk back, and he's going to get blown up instantly. Like, Ember gets 4-staffed in, he's going to kill him. Tusk Snowball, he's definitely dead. Daff is running in, BKBs get hit by Tusk, he's dead too.
They do kill the Ember, but they're going to lose. They could even end here. With the Drow, they can hit so hard. If Kunkka can tie them up, maybe, but they could go for the end.
So Mirana's got Desolator, Tusk's Desolator. Have you noticed Desolator's changed, by the way?
Yeah. So, alright, so Desolator now, who's got it? Mirana. So every time you get a kill, it adds 2 damage. Big whoop.
Yeah, but it's pretty scary because, you know...
If you are dominating, then sure. But look at that.
Yeah,
it's giving her
seen a few Desolators with 25 stacks on us.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty scary.
You could have won this game, but this Jug was... just through it as well. Kunkka is worthless. Shaman is terrible.
Have they all got Shadowblade?
I feel like they have. I mean, I think they've all got it. If they've all bought one, that's a bit much. I don't think you all need one. Just get one on the fucking big lad. Let him go in and break Dav.
They don't need it. Wow.
If he hadn't done that, this game could really be over.
It's still winnable.
Really, I've just flipped them all on chat, so...
Go! Wow, that's a creep shaman!
We're going to find out. We're going to find out what I've recalibrated as. We're at a deficit.
Not going to use this. Oh, okay, he did. See, look at that.
Underwhelming. Underwhelming. She can kill him. Oh, this stun? She can kill him. If she can get the healing ward and keep him at range, she can kill him.
Yeah, she's trying. He's spinning back in. Round 2.
Here comes Dav. Keep her interested.
Jumping on her. This is a get. This is a get here. Oh,
so
she used her old hurricane pike there to get away. Now she's in Viz.
He's dusted her. He's dusted her.
Flame arrows.
Yes, Dav.
Good kill, Dav. You needed that. That has kept them in the game.
But Mirana got a whole lane there.
Was over.
Will Dav remember that she has Lincolns next time he tries to ult Mirana? This is trouble.
Clip there. Root. BKB. Oh, he disarmed him. No, he didn't because he has BKB. Oh.
Well, that was bad. That was really bad.
Right.
This game is...
wards in there.
This game is a stinker. But, what can you do?
It's a real stinker.
These are all stinkers. These are all just stinky games. But I fucking love it, man.
Daff isn't stinking it up that bad.
No, he's doing all right. It's just he just dies so much. He's got 15 kills, but he's just not. The problem is if the Ember gets on him, that's his ass. You know what I mean? It's like he just seems to be struggling against this Ember so much. Finish? Oh wow, Dav. Dav absolutely could buy back here. I don't know who. I don't know if he's grumpy. I don't know if he's like he has buyback, dude. I am looking at his buyback right now. He has buyback. He has no right to be this grumpy.
Chug
Now he buys back. You fucking coward, Dav.
They'll just finish. They're done now. I mean, fuck it. There could be a buyback and end mid. Nah, okay. Oh, Jug doing a thing. Shaman did a buyback. Shaman did buyback. Oh my god. Buyback, go mid end, win.
We were just saying how much we appreciated his plays, and then he buys back after Jug has killed their whole team on his own.
How dare he say finish and then buy back? Oh, we can win. He deserves no plaudits for this. Disgusting cowardice.
Oh my god.
Put him in the oubliette.
Oh, here comes Primal Beast wanting to die.
Dust, you Gibbons.
Wait,
you know he's there.
The whole time.
You know he's there. Just dust.
So he's got his. So his whole thing is the cloak of flames, the radiance, and the stomp while he's invisible.
Exactly.
Right. That's such a gimmick.
See,
damn.
This is why they should be telling him. Oh my god! Wait. She's dead.
Do it.
She's dead.
Don't. You can do it. You just casually. Yes. He's charging you. Haste.
Don't let him get the haste. Don't let him get the haste. Oh my god, they're bloody doing it!
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
Finish.
The most undeserved comeback.
Finish, he said.
Somehow Daff was able to beat. I don't know if they can finish here, can they? They've got an 18k gold lead.
Stranger things have happened.
Are they supposed to just skip the barracks? Oh, Drow's bolt back. Has Jug got his ult up? He has. He could run at her an ult here. He's Exeter, but didn't work.
No, I think she she hurricane piked over the torrent. I don't know why that went away there. Actually, that was weird. Oh my god, Jug wants to throw again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's gonna. Oh my god. Why did he do that? He knew there were 4 of them there. Oh.
He's got buyback. I don't understand. Dav should just TP home right now. If Dav can use this Satanic at the right moment, they can win this game. Genuinely. Satanic on Huskar is so scary. If he can do it at the right time. This next Roche fight is quite important. They kind of need to get this.
I don't know if they're going to know about it. I don't know if Dav's going to try and contest it.
Well, they're not trying to end, so I'm going to guess they're doing Roche.
They got decent wave clear.
Oh, they have, but they don't want to be up against Megas. That would be really hard.
I didn't realise Ember could just solo this Roche.
I mean, he's level 29, dude.
What does the shard do?
It deals more damage? For the fire remnants deal damage around them? Who gives a shit? Big whoop. I mean, the fact that you can get the shard at 15 minutes on heroes now should tell you that the abilities on them, some of them are really good, but it's a thing that you get early on to sort of buff your hero up, and it's great. A lot of supports really benefit from it. It's not something that you spec towards for later, I don't think, on Ember, thinking, oh, my remnants will do a little bit of damage. Like,
no, and the shard does tend to be a place to put historic things that are taken away.
I mean, the thing it does do, that's true, but the thing it does do is if someone dies, you get a fucking remnant charge back. That's quite pog. But this Skywrath is so sad.
Dead.
Okay, they get him.
He's got ages. That's why he's.
Here comes the big guy.
Primal Beast's coming in. Daff is BKB.
Daff needs a Satanic. He needs a Satanic. He needs a Satanic. He's used it.
He's not clicked on anyone though.
He used it at the wrong moment. There's a rapier on the ground.
I was so hoping he'd be able to pull that off.
There is a rapier on the ground.
There's a rapier on the ground.
I don't know whose it was.
Back.
I don't know whose it was.
He's trying to pick the rapier.
Oh my god, it was the big man's.
He's gonna die.
The rapier is back on the ground
again.
The Primal Beast had a rapier. That is hilarious.
Oh my god.
From the jaws of defeat.
Such a distraction.
Trash team. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, Daff. Why? When you went like 15 deaths on Huskar.
Listen to me, YouTube. This is why I don't go easy on Dav. This is why.
Because he doesn't go easy on his team.
Finish when he's sitting there with buyback. Trash team. He's as toxic. This is why he's in Herald. Because he's toxic and he's bad. I love you, Dav, but you can't be like that, brother.
This is my new calibration.
Herald 4. So you went from Herald what?
4 to Herald 4. You can't see it, but I'm Herald 4.
Again.
You're toxic and bad.
Unacceptable.
Oh, damn.
That was some
never
kind
give
of
up,
clowny
though.
game. No, God.
Never give up.
He just needs to calm down. I get the impression when he's playing, his little legs beneath the desk are like bouncing around. He's all hyperactive. Calm down. Do some thinking. Dota is not that fast. Genuinely, compared to a lot of other games. Spoke to a lot of people who came from Hon to Dota, and they were like, wow, Dota is so slow. Hon was like lightning fast. A lot of games are a lot quicker. This is not that fast a game. A lot of the time, you have time to make a decision at a human level. And I know you can do that, Dav. So, I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, there are some moments you need to be quick, but not,
Dav
not
is
that
actually
often.
brilliant at, like, these strategic board games. He plays, like, Twilight Imperium.
Yeah,
and, like,
I've
he's
played board
beaten
games
us
with
at,
Dav.
like,
He's good.
all these other games.
He's good.
Yeah.
He just needs to calm down. I think his brain is fogged with thinking that everything is like, has to be right now. And if
With
he misses
rage.
it, and anger does not help. He's just got to slow down a second. A lot of the time, you have a moment to think. Just use that time. Use that time and come to a good decision.
Saw a victory for a Primal Beast. Doesn't see that very often.
With the weirdest build as well.
I know. The weirdest. But he's going to think that was perfect.
Radiance Rapier. I've never seen that on a Primal Beast. Yeah, really something else. I thought Raven did well on the Ember Spirit. I thought the Drow did
standard
okay,
stuff
but yeah,
with the Ember.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun, goofy ass game. This guy was dreadful. 17
was
deaths.
terrible.
17 deaths. And the Jug
He
did
was in the
some
wrong
good
place
things. And
all the
then
time.
He was perpetually out of position. And the Jug just did some good stuff and then did some awful stuff. Just game losey decisions that were just
He was a
so
very
wrong.
throwy Jug. Like, you could tell from the start, though, because he just had balls of steel, and that worked well when he was under the tower.
Yeah.
But when he was in the enemy base, that did not work at all.
Yeah, I mean, there comes a point as the carry where you need to understand that you are essentially your team's win condition. If you die, the game is over. The Dota can honestly come down to that exact situation. Jug's dead, we won. Because
that's
so much of the effort and the game and the structure of Dota means that this is the guy. That's why he's called the carry. He will carry you to victory if you get him there. If your carry dies, it's catastrophic. A good carry recognizes in that early stage, the mid game, yeah, they're going to get me here, but I'll get a kill in return. You know, it is what it is. But later on, you cannot throw your life away. Not scared, but you've got to pick the right fights and do the right thing. Otherwise, the game is over for your team, and we saw it right there. Anyway, that was a fun one. But the Dire were ahead the whole time, so it happens. Trash Team. That should be the title of this one.
Yeah. Little does he know.
Yeah.
That the true trash is the love we have for one another.
And the trash we bring with us into heaven.
That's right.
That is it. Anyway.
Indeed. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you, Joe and
back.
Dav. Thank you, Dav, for giving us these wonderful replays that are like gold dust.
These are so rare
I
to
don't
see.
know how he keeps finding. Actually, wait, I do know how he keeps finding these terrible games because he's in them. That's how he is in them. And there's some magical formula involved. Dota plus Dav equals a hilarious game. So keep it up.
Yes,
and
it is good.
I love
All right,
doing
we'll
these.
take
I love
it
doing
easy.
these. Yeah, I hope people enjoy watching them. See you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.